What if I told you that Saturn's rings are disappearing, and scientists say we only have 15 years left to see them? But here's the twist. That's not even the craziest thing about this planet. By the end of this video, you'll discover 3 mind-blowing secrets about Saturn that NASA kept quiet for decades. And the third one? It'll change everything you thought you knew about our solar system. Section 1. The mysterious rings. Let's start with those famous rings. You've seen pictures, right? Beautiful, elegant, iconic. But here's what nobody tells you. Saturn's rings are dying. And it's happening faster than anyone expected. Every single second, Saturn is pulling in 2,200 pounds of ring material. That's like a grand piano disappearing into the planet every second. Scientists call this ring rain. But wait, it gets stranger. These rings, they're not ancient. They're basically teenagers. While Saturn is 4.5 billion years old, its rings are only 100 to 400 million years old. That means when dinosaurs walked the Earth, Saturn might have looked completely different. No rings. Just a lonely gas giant floating in space. Think about that for a second. We live in the only moment in cosmic history where Saturn has rings and humans exist to see them. What are the odds? But here's the question nobody's asking. If the rings are so young, where did they come from? Hold that thought. I'll blow your mind with the answer in a minute. Section 2. The alien world. Now let's talk about Saturn itself. And trust me, this planet is weird. Saturn is so big you could fit 764 Earths inside it. But here's the crazy part. If you could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. It's the only planet in our solar system less dense than water. But don't let that fool you. Saturn is a monster. Wind speeds on Saturn reach 1,100 miles per hour. That's 5 times faster than the strongest hurricane ever recorded on Earth. And at its core, the pressure is so intense that it literally rains diamonds. Yes, you heard that right, diamond rain. But the really strange stuff? That's hiding in Saturn's moons, and one of them might be the key to finding alien life. Section 3. Enceladus, the life hunter. Saturn has 146 moons, but one of them is special. Its name is Enceladus. Why is NASA obsessed with this tiny ice ball? Because it might be home to extraterrestrial life. In 2005, the Cassini spacecraft flew past Enceladus and saw something impossible. Massive geysers of water shooting 300 miles into space. An ice moon with liquid water oceans beneath its frozen crust. But it gets better. That water contains organic molecules, the building blocks of life, salt, silica, and most importantly, an energy source, hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. The same vents that host bizarre life forms in Earth's deepest oceans. Could there be alien fish swimming in Enceladus's dark oceans right now? NASA is planning a mission to find out, but there's another moon that's even more mysterious, and it's got scientists completely baffled. Section 4. Titan, the Earth twin Titan. Saturn's largest moon, and the only moon in our solar system with a thick atmosphere and liquid on its surface. But here's the twist. It's not water. It's liquid methane and ethane. Titan has rivers, lakes, even seas made of natural gas. Imagine standing on Titan's surface. The sky is orange, hazy. The temperature? -290 degrees Fahrenheit. It's raining gasoline. Lakes of liquid methane stretch to the horizon. And the air is so thick you could literally strap on wings and fly. Scientists call Titan Earth's weird twin. It has weather, seasons, erosion, a complete hydrological cycle, just with methane instead of water. Some scientists think Titan could host a completely different form of life. Not water-based like us, but methane-based. Alien life that breathes hydrogen and eats acetylene. Remember when I said I'd tell you where Saturn's rings came from? We're almost there. But first, you need to know about Saturn's most terrifying feature. Section 5. the hexagon storm. On Saturn's north pole, there's a storm. But it's not just any storm, it's a perfect hexagon, 6 straight sides, each side wider than Earth itself, and it's been raging for at least 40 years. Nothing like this exists anywhere else in the universe that we know of. A geometric storm, spinning at 200 miles per hour. Scientists still don't fully understand how it formed or why it's so stable. At the center of the hexagon, a massive hurricane with an eye 1,250 miles wide. That's 20 times larger than a typical hurricane on Earth. Look, I know what you're thinking. Nature doesn't do straight lines. Hexagons are man-made, right? Wrong. And that's what makes Saturn so alien. Section 6. The Ring Origin Theory. All right, remember that question about where the rings came from? Here's the latest theory, and it's violent. About 200 million years ago, Saturn had a moon. Scientists call it Chrysalis. It was massive, orbiting peacefully for billions of years. But then, chaos. Gravitational interactions destabilized Chrysalis's orbit. It spiraled closer and closer to Saturn. And then, boom. Saturn's gravity ripped Chrysalis apart. The moon was shredded into billions of pieces. Some crashed into Saturn, but the rest? They spread out into a ring around the planet. So every time you look at Saturn's beautiful rings, you're looking at the graveyard of a destroyed moon. The remains of Chrysalis, frozen in orbit, reflecting sunlight for a few million years before disappearing forever. Section 7. Human Exploration. Now here's the big question. Will humans ever visit Saturn? The Cassini mission spent 13 years studying Saturn before diving into the planet in 2017. It sent back breathtaking images and revolutionary data. But no human has been anywhere near Saturn. The journey would take 6 to 7 years with current technology. The radiation would be lethal, and landing impossible. Saturn has no solid surface. It's all gas and liquid. But Titan and Enceladus? Those are different stories. NASA's Dragonfly mission will send a drone to Titan in 2027, arriving in 2034. And future missions to Enceladus could dive through those water geysers, searching for signs of life. So here's the ultimate truth about Saturn. We live in a cosmic sweet spot, the only time in history when humans exist, and Saturn has rings, and we have the technology to study it. In 100 million years, those rings will be gone. Future civilizations will look at Saturn and see just another gas giant. No beauty, no mystery. But we get to see it now, in all its glory. With its hexagonal storms, its dying rings, its alien moons, and its secrets still waiting to be discovered. If this video made you see Saturn differently, hit that like button. Subscribe for more mind-blowing space content, and drop a comment. Which Saturn moon would you want to visit? Titan or Enceladus? Next video, I'm revealing the planet NASA discovered that makes Saturn look normal. You won't believe what's out there. See you in the next one.